Well, afternoon. It's 15th of January 2019. I'm at a place called Sadgill in the Lake District. I don't think it was January because it's about 8 degrees. Quite warm really. I'm just going to make a cup of tea before I set off. I'm going to walk up onto Shipman Knotts above Kentmere Reservoir. See if I can find somewhere dry to camp. This area is notorious for being wet. Behind me you can see the Gatescar Pass. It climbs up and comes out eventually at Moydale, which is Haweswater Reservoir. That was an area I first went walking 20 odd years ago. I went up onto Harter Fell and I used to drive all the way to Shap and turn off and drive all the way through to Moydale, and then eventually after about 15 years I realised if you came to Sadgill, which is a lot closer for me, just walk up there and you're at the bloody bottom of Harter Fell. So let's give you a quick look round, show you where I'm going. Up on top of there somewhere. See how we get on. See you later. I'm halfway up Shipman, well I'm near the top of Shipman Knotts. I'm absolutely exhausted. I just can't. I used to be able to get up these hills, no trouble. Not now, can I, Millie? Eh? Not now. No, I'm a slow coach. Yeah, I'm a slow coach. Thankfully there's not much further to go. Oh, it's tiring as this. What? Come on, you kids. Can you carry my rucksack? Can you? I didn't think so, no. You can carry it. What are you wagging your tail for? Anyway, onward and upward. Right. I've just gone over Shipman Knotts, crossed over the stile. The path now goes up onto Harter Fell, but I know there's no shelter up there and it's actually very windy, so I'm going to stick my tent up around here somewhere, not too far from the path. It's have a look. It's 3:30. Get my tent up by 4. By which time it's going dark. This is where I'm going to camp. Yeah. Southwest. In the morning it's going to come from the west. 15 knots. So I should be alright, yeah, over that. It's going to be a long night, but if you want to camp every month of the year, you just got to accept it. There's no alternative. Looking across over Kentmere Reservoir, I can see Yoke, Thornthwaite, Beacon, the other fells, which is part of the Kentmere Horseshoe. Did that a long time ago. Kentby Horseshoe. Good walk. I know this area very well. Very well. This is called Long Valley on the other side. It's called Wet Sledale, and it is wet. It's where they filmed With Nail and I. So I thought it was a load of crap. It's a bit of a cult. Oh. You can just see Windermere over there in the distance. Half an hour ago like that. Up and go to the cooking game with me. Managed to get my pack weight down to 8 kilograms. Billy, where are you going? Hey! Let's get my pack weight down to 8. Island, an Australian guy. He'd come over to Europe. He was going to spend the next 18 months walking around Europe. He tried to do the Pennine way and had to give up. He had to give up. So we decided to do coast to coast instead. And he was just coming down into Patterdale and he slipped and badly sprained his ankle. He had to get the mountain rescue out. He had to give up on that. And we camped for the night on Peel Island. And in the morning we got the ferry across. And he was staying in Barrow-in-Furness. And he said when he looked at Barrow-in-Furness on the internet in Australia, he said it looked like a nice place. Oh, did he get that wrong? Anyway, I gave him a lift. He was going to get the bus, so I gave him a lift into Barrow-in-Furness. When I dropped him off, I opened the back of the car and picked his rucksack up. He was carrying nothing. He must have had no spare clothes, no cooking gear, no water. He weighed nothing. About 3 kilograms of that. He said it was all extra special lightweight gear he bought from America. I thought, you're a brave lad. Just carrying so little weight, but I mean, he hadn't had much success. He gave up on the Pennine Way, gave up on the coast to coast, and his plan was to walk all the way to Jerusalem. I thought, yeah, well, it's nice to have dreams, but you know, you're not going to do it. I thought, you're just not going to do it. This was in August. I walked across the bloody Alps. With a 3 kilogram rucksack. Anyway, best of luck to you, mate. Good on you, Blue. If you're watching this, let me know how you got on. Right, that's the tent set up. I'm on some very deep moorland grass, which is giving me an extra cushion from the cold ground. Got my little Christmas present from my wife, which is a little tent bulb hanging up there on a little hook. I have to say, they're very effective. They light the whole tent up. Makes it much more bearable, really. I don't know if you can see my little doggy. I keep the camera still. That's my little doggy there. She's got 2 coats on and an American Airlines overnight blanket. She's sticking close to the food, although she's actually had hers. She'll be alright there, she won't want for anything. It's going to be a cold night tonight, so I've brought some chemical hand warmers. They're not for my hands, they're for my feet. In the middle of the night when it gets cold, open one of those, chuck it down the bottom of the sleeping bag, and you'll be toasty and warm. No bother. Got my hat, keep my head warm. Got a down, got my hat, keep my head warm. Got a down jacket in case things get really cold. And all I've got to do now is spend the next 12, 14 and a half hours entertaining myself in a tent. Fortunately I brought a bit of alcohol, so I should be able to anaesthetise myself for a while. Sleeping bag's just lofting. Got my buffalo gloves to keep me nice and warm. And really, I'll be alright tonight. I brought my Kindle, read my book. There's a mobile phone signal, so I've sent a text to my buddy telling him where I am, telling him where I've parked my car, telling him what time I'm due back tomorrow, and I'll give him a text once I'm on my way. All I've got to do now is send the wife a text. She'll be worried to death about the dog, she'll not care about me. And then that's it. Entertain yourself for the rest of the evening. It's 8 o'clock at night. It's rained a little bit windy. I'm just tucking into my dinner, which tonight is Italian bread and boiled ham, I think, or maybe roast ham. I've got one hand on my sandwich and the other hand trying to keep the dog off my dinner. Yeah, you. You've had your dinner. You've had your dinner, mate, yes. You didn't save me any, did you? No point shaking Paul. Right, Millie, come away. This is fraught with danger, this. And then after dinner, I'm going to have some, whatever that is. Hang on. Salted caramel cocoa something liqueur, 26.5% proof, so that should send me off to bed quite nicely. Right, to put this camera down now, I can't make sandwiches. Tent's looking quite tidy, really. That's the dog's bed there, when she decides to get in it. I've got everything has come in that rucksack there. My little whatever it is, Go-Light jam. I've got everything in there. I always say that the bigger your rucksack, the more rubbish you bring. Right, well, I've had my dinner. Ham sandwiches and a meat pie. I'm going to have a little drink now to help me drift off. The batteries in the tent bulb are starting to go a little bit. So I've got my head torch. That's better. Got my head torch. When the inner isn't quite pitched properly, and it's billowing around a bit like a ghost train, but it's not making much noise, so it won't keep me awake. The weather forecast for the night is to stay like this, or if it does, I'll be alright. I'd hate to have to well, I'd hate to have to abandon this bloody tent if the weather got really bad. It would just be a nightmare. You'd never be able to find anything, you'd be bloody tripping over stuff, the dog would be running off. And even if you did have to abandon it, you wouldn't be able to find my way off here in the dark. It's just not possible. I don't know what you'd do. You just have to, well, I just have to sit it out. That's all I can do. That's all I would have to do if it got rough. But it's not going to get rough because I've kept a good eye on the weather forecast. Tomorrow I may go back the way I've come, or if the visibility is reasonable, then I shall make my way from Shipman Knotts over to Fell, and then down onto the Gate Scarth Pass and walk back down to Sadgill, get my car. I haven't got a map. I know this area quite well. And if I have to retrace my steps, it's simply a case of following the wall from Shipman Knotts all the way down until you come to a farm track, and then you turn left and you're back in Sadgill again. So I'll be alright. What have I learned this trip? Well, I've learned I'm not as fit as I used to be, and I think my fitness is getting worse. I was huffing and puffing coming up that hill. I've got my rucksack load down as low as I can get, 8 kilograms. Can't really save much now. Can't really reduce it much more than that. I keep thinking I can hear noises outside the tent. Oh dear, oh dear. I can't imagine anybody walking around in this bloody weather. So I could change my tent, but this is a good tent. It's stable, plenty of room, warm. I think if you're camping in summer, you can get away with a £15 Tesco tent. But in winter, you need something decent, and it's not the time to start changing now. I'll stick with this one. That is until I get on eBay and start looking at all the ones that's being sold. But I've managed to resist so far. Camping on your own's a bit boring. Talking to a camera. making videos that nobody's going to watch. So my big walking buddy, he doesn't retire for another 18 months. I can hear them noises outside again. Sounds like a woman singing. You know, could be the ghost of Shipman Knotts. Could be one of Dr. Shipman's. Could be one of Dr. Shipman's patients. Looking for him. Not in here, love. No, just those chickens. So my best walking buddy's got 18 months before he retires. How keen he'll be to come up here in all weathers, I don't know. So it may end up being a lonely hobby, this. I've said before, I like the serendipity, meeting people by chance. But I don't really want to go camping around the popular spots. Prefer it where it's a bit more remote, a bit quieter. So the chances of meeting somebody up here are pretty slim. Certainly somebody my age anyway. Most people my age are tucked up in bed now. We're down the pub. We're watching Brexit on television. I don't know how long I'm going to keep on doing this. I have enjoyed it. Getting the motivation's the hard bit. I have to force myself sometimes. Once I get up here, I'm fine. The only thing you've got to worry about is the tent going to collapse? Well, I don't think it's going to collapse tonight, so I don't have to worry about that. I'll have a few little glasses of my aperitif, my liqueur. Zip my sleeping bag up, and get my head down. Let's see what time it is. Oh, it's I don't know. Right. It's 8:30, so I reckon by 9 o'clock I'll be fast asleep. Probably be a good idea to wake up in the middle of the night and let the dog have a bloody poo or whatever. She tries to get out of the tent without undoing the zip. End up me a big hole in my tent with a bloody gale blowing through it. So if I do wake up, I'll give her the opportunity to go out, relieve herself. And really, that's about my only plan at the moment. So I'll make another video in the morning showing the surroundings. Make a little video of me. If I go back over Harterfell, I'll make a little video because it's nice over there. There's a nice view of Haweswater. Failing that, I'll see you when I see you. Oh, well, that was a bit of a wild night. Rained hard, blew hard, but the tent stayed up, dog stayed warm. It's about 7:30, quarter to 8 in the morning. I'm just going to get out of here now. I'm going back the way I came. Just follow this wall all the way down. Get back to the car, make a cup of tea. Eh? That'll be my January wild camp sorted. See you later. Well, back at the car now. I need to get off the hill without slipping. Nice bit of breakfast. Some guys working here. They're putting the internet in. Well, that should put the price of the houses up. What have I learned this trip? No. I decided not to bring any cooking equipment. No pots, pans, gas bottles, burners. And instead I brought some cold cooked meats, some nice Italian bread and a meat pie, and it was very good. And also, because I wasn't going to be making a cup of tea, I brought some Coca-Cola. And in the middle of the night when I was thirsty, it certainly hit the spot, the Coca-Cola. So I'll be doing that again. What I did do, before I set off, I had a cup of tea in my car, and I had a good drink of water. I won't be quite so thirsty. And all that reduced my pack weight from 10 to 8 kilograms. You can't have any, you've had your breakfast. What do you think it is this, eh? A greasy spoon? What do you think it is this? Joe's Cafe? You have to go now, come on.